Alright guys, so we are done with everything and we can finally rig the character. Before we do that, we have to select everything in that folder. Everything with the shift you can select through, and then we can control A and apply all transformation. Then we can select everything with A in edit mode while everything is selected, F3 and recalculate outside. To recalculate the normal outside to ensure that the normals are facing the right way. And then what we can do is we can right click and set origin to geometry. Okay, beside the body needs to the body can stay like that. Okay, now the eyes, let's see that they turn each to a different direction. Okay, that's great. Now let's see the eyebrows. Okay, and of course you have to apply everything, all the modifiers you have to apply. Okay, you can apply them. You can add the modifiers after we rig the character, but when we rig it you don't want to have any modifier or any shape keys that can that can mess up the process. Okay, this needs to be a little bit higher, so let's Alt Z and gently move it just a little bit higher like this. The tongue also, let's move it a bit higher. Okay, great. Alright, maybe a bit back so it won't be in the teeth. So GY, great, and the teeth can also go a bit back and they don't need to be inside themselves. So GZ and separate them from themselves. Okay, make sure they are positioned correctly. We have the teeth in the middle, we have this part, and we have the inside of the mouth. Great. Alright, everything is ready. Let's go through the namings real quick. We have here 2 eyes. Okay, so initially, if you remembered, we had 2 eyes, and what we had to do is we had to the origin was right here in the middle. We had to select the eye like this and P to separate by selection, and then we selected both the eyes and then right click and set origin to geometry. Don't forget, if this is the left eye, it can't be called right. Okay, from his perspective, this is the right eye. This is the right eye. Okay, we'll keep it right, but this will change to L. Now we have 2 eyes. Great. Okay, so let's ensure again to apply and set the origin. Okay, now let's rig it. I'm using Auto Rig Pro. I think it's an excellent add-on. Of course, you can use your own stuff, a meta rig or whatever you want, but I think it's worth the price and everything. Let's ensure the namings are correct. Let's say 1, and in here let's say 1, just to ensure that the names are received correctly. We have 2 eyes. Great. Let's select the person, going to rig, go to get selected objects, okay, and click full body. Okay, now let's add the neck, place it right here, add the chin, place it right here, shoulders, go to the shoulders around here, and wrists to the wrists, hand tip goes here, and spine root goes to here. Ankle, go ankles. You can go GZ just a little bit like this, and you can change the rig type from ARP to UE4 mannequin or to UE5 mannequin, whatever you want. We can even go with that. You can go with the ARP default, whatever you want. Anyway, we can go add facial to add facial. This goes to the top of the ear, this goes to the bottom of the ear. This is the eyebrow. Okay, align it as best as you can to ensure that it's receiving the weights. Eye goes to the eye, as close as you can to the eye. Okay, and as best as you can in terms of the shape of the eye, you can move each vertex independently so you can get the best shape and place it like this. Okay, now let's let's also move this into the upper to the middle of the cheeks, and this into the nose. The lips goes to the lips, the corner of the lips goes to the corner of the lips, this a little bit higher, this a little bit lower, and we are great. This goes to the bottom of it goes to the chin, and it looks great. This a little bit down. Alright, perfect. Now let's ensure that the names here are correct. So let's select the names and look at the names we have here on the list. So left eye, our eye L, right eye, our eye R, the tongue, our tongue, and teeth. We have, we call it gums 1, right? This is the upper, and this is the lower, our lower gums. Okay, not this one with the 1. So we need lower gums 1. Okay, great. Now we have the nose, cheeks, mouth, tongue, eyes, eyebrows, and ears. Okay, we click OK, we click on Go. Now let's ensure in a moment, sometimes it needs to think a bit. Okay, now let's ensure that all the bones are sitting correctly so we can hide the rest of the stuff here. We don't really need it, just to make sure that the bones are sitting good, just the body. Alt Z to see through. Seems like the teeth is fine. This is also, it's fine, yeah. Tongue is fine. Tongue is a bit out. Okay, this is the tongue. Okay, so we don't need it to go, this much. Where is the tongue? Let's turn it on. Okay. Okay, so what we can do with the tongue, let's select everything with L and scale it down, and then we will position it according to the tongue. Okay, so this way, this goes to here, this goes to here. The teeth, we can GY to move a bit. Ensure that you're doing it with symmetry. Okay, not otherwise, symmetry. So GY to move it like this. And the back teeth as well, let's select it, this and that, GY, great. Okay, and the bone of the jaw is located properly, the lips is fine, seems fine. Alright, and the eyes and the eyebrows, okay. Right, so what we can do, in this case what we can do, let's just add the controllers. How do we add the controllers? If you want to add anything like another limb, another tail, if you want. Sometimes people like to add a tail or some wings, so this can be helpful. And you have to do it before you add the controllers. So we will click here to add the controllers. Now we have controllers and we can select them. Okay, we can select the rig. Now it's in pose mode. We can select one of the controllers and we can just move it. Okay, very nice. Okay, it's very nice. You have to ensure that when you're moving one part with IK, invert kinematics, you have to also move the controller itself. This is easier to show when it has a mesh. So we can select everything with A, pose, go to clear transformation, and then click on all to reset everything back to default. And now we will attach the body onto the rig, and we will attach the rest of the things as well. Control S if you haven't saved until this point. Alright, so to attach the body, all we gotta do is just go to skin. You can take the settings from here. I don't want to go split parts or optimize high res for now, there is no point. you have to ensure scale fix is, I highly recommend you to have it, and the preserve volume sometimes needs to be disabled when exporting into video games. So let's select the person, let's select the eyes, let's also select the teeth and the tongue, and go and the eyebrow, and then go into the rig. So one to see the front, shift select the rig. We selected first the object and then the rig, and then we're gonna go bind. This should take a moment. Okay, great, it seems like it's done. Now let's test it. So let's select the rig, Control Tab to go to pose mode. We can pull right here, go 3, pull in here and open the mouth. We can go to 1 to see it. Seems like the teeth, the lower teeth are a bit down, but it's fine, we can move them up. For the lips, you can also apply symmetry in here, click on the butterfly, and then you can move, you can move the bones and adjust whatever you need. Okay, we will smooth some of the weights, but it seems like it's working fine. Alt Z to see through. If you want to see through while checking the deformation, you have to go to object mode, select the mesh, Alt Z, only then select the rig, go back to pose mode, and now you will see through and you can test that out. Okay, you can rotate whatever you want. Now, in order for this to look a little bit better when forming around the mouth area, we can go into object mode. Okay, we can we can go into object mode. Let's first select the rig, then we select the body, then Control Tab and go to weight paint. Now with weight paint we will select this one, okay, with Alt, then Shift Alt to keep selecting all of these, not the controller, which is bigger, only the circle that is inside the controller. This is the controller, which we are not selecting. This is the circle inside the controller, so only this one. Yeah, okay, so only, okay, we got it. Great. Shift select this, shift select this, shift select all around the lips, and then this as well. Okay, not the controller. And then we're gonna go to weights and we will do smooth weights. So smooth. Then we'll go iterations, we can go 5. Okay, and we will change from active group to selected pose bone. And now you can see that it's a bit more smooth. You can keep smoothing it if you want, but I think I'm gonna leave it for now. Maybe later on we will tweak it. Okay, let's go back to the object mode. Let's check everything is, we don't, this is the tongue. Let's go quickly to add the UV of the tongue. I don't think that we UV unwrapped it. Let's quickly unwrap it and place it in the right way. Yes, that's the tongue, and we are placing it. Okay, great. It's a bit too harsh. Maybe we can just adjust a little bit the normal here so it won't be so crazy. There we go. Alright, so we got it like this, and this is great. Let's also check the eyes to make sure that the eyes are moving. Again, we can select the rig, Control Tab, and we can test the eyes. It's great. And let's also test the eyebrows. Put it up. Very nice. We do have some disturbance from the eye, probably. So let's fix it. Let's select the rig and select the brows. Control Tab and 7. Control Tab and 7. Then Tab to go to edit mode. Then A, select all of the faces. Then we will expand this, go into vertex group, make sure that we are in eyelid. okay, eyelid and not eyebrow. The eyebrow, we want to have the weight. What is bothering us is the eyelid. Okay, so with Alt we're selecting it, and we see that it's taking some of the brow, which we don't want to happen. So back to edit mode, and we click remove to remove the weight simply from here. Then we select this one with Alt, go back to edit mode, and then remove. And then we do the same with this and remove, and with this and remove, and this and remove. Okay, basically everything that you can think that can. Okay, if you don't see blue here, it's fine. Okay, it's fine. Let's do the same in here. So click here. Let's again select everything, right? And then we select this with Alt, and we go remove. This and remove. This and remove. And this and remove. Okay, now we still have some issues here because the eyebrows, it seems like the eyebrow, it goes into the forehead, but it's fine, it's not something that we cannot fix. And let's also check the weights of the eye. Okay, right now it seems fine. Still have those little guys here. Let's delete them. Let's select them and X to delete. We deleted the eyebrows, sorry. Let's just select these guys right here and X to delete. Alt Z to see through, X to delete, and in here X to delete. Alright, now let's select the rig, go back to default. So select go to pose mode. Let's select this eyebrow and this eyebrow and go pose, clear all transformation to bring them down. Let's see it in okay, render. Great. Eyes. Let's also close the eyes. Okay, so we can close the eyes also here from the controller. It seems like the we can see that the controller is taking over the brow as well. So we need to fix that. How do we fix that? Let's again select the mesh. Let's paint around the brow, which we don't need the the eye to have any weights. And then what we can do, let's paint here as well. Okay, and we can also paint here. So Control Shift M to mirror the selection with expand, and then we will select the rig, Shift select the person, Control Tab and 7 to go to weight, and now we will simply remove from the upper weights. So we selected, this is the top, don't be confused, the eye is closed down. Okay, the eye is shut down, I'll show you in a moment, but currently we have those faces selected, and what we're going to do is remove. Okay, and then we will switch into this, okay, and we will do the same. This is the eyebrows, we don't need the top lid to have the eyebrow, the weight, and lastly this guy right here, okay, which is also the top. Okay, it's the top. We will click here and remove. Okay, and do the same in here as well. Let's select this is the top. Okay, make sure it's the top. Again, remove. And this one, it's the top. Yes, remove. This one. Okay, great. So this is the top. Yeah, so remove. Great. All right. Now let's also bring back everything to we haven't checked the body. Let's check the body. Let's select this one in Control Tab in pose mode. Let's just move it a bit. Oh, nice. Okay. RR to rotate again and again. It looks funny because of what I've explained. This needs to move along with the controllers, with the IK. Otherwise, it's gonna get funky. So if you want to, as an example, raise the hands, you can, this needs to move straight, okay, as you can see. Then you can tweak it from here, okay. Make sure again that it's not exaggerated, and this has to be in the right place. If this is not in the right place, if this was where it was in the beginning in here, and you will try to move, this is what happens. Okay, so just make sure when you're moving it along with the controllers and not separatedly. Now the feet, let's cancel the symmetry for a moment. The good thing about this kind of rig is when you move, let's say the feet, and you move the torso, okay, it stays down. You see that you have to take care of that. So we can pull it down. We can even move this a little bit, to the back. And you have those controllers, which allows you to stick this part of the feet. And it's very good for walking cycles or whatever else you want. Anyway, it looks fine. We need to also attach the body. Anyway, it looks fine. We also need to attach the clothes and the rest of the stuff. So how can we do it? Let's go back to object mode. Let's select the rig and reset. We actually don't have to reset. What we can do is a very cool thing. We can go to rest position, which brings us to the rest position, and we can then rig what we want and go back to the pose that we had. Okay, so let's select the blazer. Okay, and we have here the gloves. We have here the another glove, necklace, pants, all of that. Let's enable all of that. Now, what I want to do is I want to select the body. I want to expand this, and I want to create another group, and to call this group hide faces. Okay. Now, in this group, we will hide the faces, and we can then apply. Okay, we don't really need it, to be honest. We don't really even need to do it. We can just assign it. I will show you. Let's instead create a new material, okay, in here, and go new and call it hide faces. Okay, let's say 1. It doesn't really, let's say hide faces 2, whatever you want. And the only thing we need to do here is turn the alpha to 0. Now let's Alt Z, let's go to edit mode, and let's select with L, then make sure that the seam is selected. Let's just select these parts right here. Let's also select the middle, and let's delete only the top. Okay, we can do it like this. The eyebrows are selected for some reason. No, it's this part. It's okay. So this is why who can answer why are we selecting it? Because this goes to be hidden. Exactly. So let's select all the way to here. Okay, I think we had a seam right there. No, we removed it. It's okay. Just select with the L. I select the whole thing. Sorry, guys. Let's paint. Let's also paint here. Deselect that. Okay, and let's keep painting. Okay, just keep painting. Honestly, it has gloves, right? So why do we need the hands? We don't need the hands. Let's paint here. Only the head. Okay, now let's go. Why does it has 2 hide faces? Let's delete the first one. Okay, and just go assign. Okay, so this is the new material we've made. The only thing that we did here is they turned the alpha down. Why did we do it? Let me show you. If we hide these things, and we go assign, we need to go assign, and we go to material, we don't have the body in those places. Okay, so now it won't disturb us when we deform. So Control Z, there. Back to the good old days, and now we can attach to the rig. So how do we do this? Let's first connect everything to the rig. So let's select the gloves, shift select the gloves, shift select the glove, shift select the shoes, the suit, okay, the white shirt, the medallion, everything we can select, the beard, and the hair. All of these things we're not going to directly attach to the rig. What we're going to do is we will shift select the rig and control P, and what we're going to do is with empty groups. Okay, with empty groups, this is what we want to do. Now what we can do is we can select the hair and then select the body, then control tab and 7, and in here what we sorry, the other way around. First we will select the body and then the hair, because now we're not painting. What are we doing is we're transferring weight. So we go to weights, we go to transfer weight, and we change the nearest vertex to nearest edge interpolated. Okay, and we change the active name, the active layer to by name. Okay, and now when we select the bone of the head, right, so, okay, because it was in pose mode, we cannot in rest mode, because it's in rest positions, we cannot move. Okay, but if we change to the pose position, we got it to move along with the head. Okay, now let's do the same with the rest of the stuff. That looks horrible. Let's first go back to the to the rest position. Okay, and let's also select the blazer. Okay, let's select the person, then the blazer, and you can edit as a shortcut like I did. See, transfer weights, you can go to here and then right click, and then you can add to the quick favorite. Okay, transfer weights, and now when we move the body, it moves along with the suit. Great. Now let's do the same with the blazer. Select the body, with the white shirt. Select the body, select the white shirt. Go control tab and then Q and transfer weights. I'm gonna do the same with the rest. The body, then the necklace. Control tab, transfer weights. Same goes with the beard, the body, and then the beard. Transfer weights. Okay, and lastly the pants. We need to do the pants, the body, and then the pants. Shift select the pants, control 7, control tab, and transfer weights. Okay, all of this, the body and then the shoes. Okay, now the gloves, the body and the gloves. Actually, the gloves, I believe that we can parent. Let's check it real quick. Let's check where we are. I believe that the gloves can be parented directly. Okay, so let's try to parent them. Otherwise, this method will work for them as well. So let's choose the glare visible through the blazer. We can use the exact same technique we used for the body. So let's select the white shirt. Let's also assign the hidden faces. Okay, let's assign it right here, and then we can go Alt Z, and in edit mode, when the shirt is selected, we can paint until until here is good. We need some of the middle. We can go until here, I think is good. No more than that, right? No more than that. Okay. Of course, you can improve it. You can always change it in seconds, guys. I just want to show you how it works, so you can later on use it. What we need to do, let's go to the material. Okay, since we want this part to be visible, we will go 3 and reverse the selection. And now when we click assign, it will hide these faces. Okay, as you can see, now it's hiding the faces. Great. Okay, we can do the same with the feet, with the pants, whatever you want. but you get the idea. That's what's important. So we can reset everything back to default. Select Mr. Howser, go Control Tab, A to select everything, pause and clear transformation. Now we know that everything is working. The mouth, okay, we got the eyes. Okay, they are a little bit big, but we can make them smaller. It doesn't matter. The tongue here works also. The eyes, everything. Okay, the eyebrows. Let's see. Okay, we can move the eye. My bad. Okay, so we have here the controller of the eyebrow. We can find it. This is here. Okay, GZ to move it a bit up, and you can move both. You can move both with symmetry. Okay, so if you want to look surprised, let's try that. We'll find again this one. Okay, and we can move them together. So see, with symmetry. Sometimes it's nice. You can also, if you do smile or okay, we're not gonna do some, crazy animations here, but I just wanted to show you basically how it works. Okay, so this basically controls the mouth. The tongue has its own controllers. The eyebrows, we went through that. The hands, like I said, if you're moving them, so ensure that the elbow is in the right place. Otherwise, you're gonna get some funky results. But for now, I think that this is great. All right, let's reset everything. Let's put Mr. Howser to a little bit of rest because he's been working hard through all of the process, so we can go to sleep. Okay, we'll put Mr. Howser to a little bit of a nap after all of this process. Guys, this was insanely fun. I think it's one of the courses that I enjoy the most. I hope you also enjoy this course. Right now we have a full character. We can export into the game, we can render it, we can make commercials with it. The whole face count is, let's see, together 170,000. Okay, you can optimize it more, you can delete faces, and the point here is that we have a fully functional character right here in Blender, no additional assistance, and it looks amazing. Go and have fun, guys. Enjoy this character. If you enjoy the process, so you can subscribe and you can contact for any questions or assistance you need. Until next time, I wish you all best of luck and have a wonderful, wonderful day.